Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's project features a small box using the Sweet Bugs bundle and the Cute as a Bug Designer Series paper. It's a very cute little box and super easy to make. This paper is just beautiful. So if you haven't already checked it out, it is the Cute as a Bug 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. We are pairing it today with Blackberry Bliss for our base. I'll open the box in just a minute. Isn't that beautiful paper? All of these images here can be cut out using the dies, and in fact that's what I've done for that tag. That's just die cut out from this paper. But there's one in here. Look at this one. Oops. Just grab this one out. And look at, aren't they beautiful? They're just so pretty, but I love this one here with the check. Isn't that beautiful? There's other images that you can just cut for your card fronts or your scrapbooking. But my favourite one, because I love checks, the back of, look at this one. I love that. I love it. It's too beautiful to cut. I love that. But we're not using that one today. We're going to use the beautiful berries with the little bee in it. So this is, like I said, a pretty shallow box. Just going to take the ribbon off there and open it for you. And an easy little tag to make, and then comes apart just like that, she said. So it's quite shallow, but you can put some note cards in there, some chocolates, maybe you could put some homemade biscuits and a little food safe bag inside there. That would look cute too. Very cute. I don't think I'll have much success putting that back on, so we might just leave that there. So you're going to need to start with two pieces of paper. They both measure the same. Cardstock for the Blackberry cardstock for the base, and then the Designer Series paper for the top. They both measure 6 by 4.5 inches. So let me just bring in my trimmer I'm going to use to do the scoring. Make sure your blade's out of the way, and you're going to score 1/2 inch on each side. You can use your Simply Scored if you like. I just kind of felt it was easier. Just redo that one because I feel like the paper went off center. It's better. I do not use Blackberry Bliss very much, and I was really pleased to see that this Designer Series paper suite had lots of it in there. So that's the other side, which is also cute, but I can't resist those cute fruit and leaf images. Plus it's got the little bumblebees flying through it. Now this is Designer Series paper, so don't press too hard. Fold and burnish all those score lines. Grab your paper snips, and all you're going to do is cut that tab, that one. Not cutting them away, just cutting up each of those corner tabs. There's no need to wedge or do anything like that because it's going to go together really easily. You really do have to make sure that your score marks are well fold it in. Because these tabs are only little, I'm going to use Tombow. And just going to fold in each one. Cardstock does not want to do what I want it to do today. Grab a couple of your little wooden pegs just to hold it in. Okay, this end up down here. You don't have to use Tombow. Stampin' Seal Plus will hold it just as easily. And while that's setting, she says, oh, okay. Let's do the top. And like I said, the paper size and the scoring measurements are exactly the same for the top and the bottom. In this sweet, in this dies, there are little dies that will actually cut out little tiny little strawberries and raspberries. They are very cute. Do the same, cut up each one. And I'm just going to put one edge together. So just one end, same as before, fold in those ends. This should be ready. These little wooden clothes pegs are perfect. Right, so now I'm just going to pop one end on, a bit of the end that I've glued up. I hope it's dry, set enough, I think it is. And then all we're going to do is wrap around this piece. I just find it sits more easily if you do it this way. It's you don't have to, but probably it's easier if there's something actually in the box to hold it together. Oops. Let me just, I might have just got that one slightly off. You do have to get these ends very even. It's a tight fit, but it fits, and the lid doesn't squeeze the box in, if you know what I mean. So let's put a little bit of Tombow on here. Yeah. And then carefully fold it in, and then just hold. Doesn't matter if your Tombow is starting to dry, because when it's tacky, it's even easier to work. And there it is. Doesn't, which way should we do it? That way. To be honest, it doesn't really matter, does it? Whoops, that one's popping out. It's not quite set. We'll go that way with our strawberry hanging down that way. Okay. Now let's make the tag. So I've gone ahead and cut out using a stylish shape circle die. I've cut the little image from the designer series paper. I've cut the little stamps out, the little flowers using Poppy Parade. That's another colour in the suite, and just so that this white isn't too stark against this background, because I think it's got, might even be a little bit of Very Vanilla in that card base, in the paper I should say. I'm just going to use my blending brush and put a bit of Old Olive, because that's the base, one of the main colours in here, on here, so that just to soften it. And to hold the tag in place, I'm going to put a little hole punch up here. Then I'm going to stamp the sentiment, Hello Friend, in Blackberry Bliss. Just be aware, just be aware that these dark colours, they will stain your photo polymer stamps. It's okay. They're still fine, perfectly fine, but yeah, just stained. If you like that colour, I'm just going to clean my stamp off. You see my cloth. And then my little cutout image from the paper. I used Secret Sea ribbon on this one, but I don't think I'm going to use it on this next one. I think I'm going to use cloud cover. That image is a little bit bigger than that one. That's okay. I don't think that matters. And just that little image there. Should be able to hold it down. I've already put dimensionals on the back of this. High. Yeah. The backings are everywhere today. Right, let's go with, this is the cloud cover linen thread. I'm not sure. I really love that Secret Sea because it's nice and fine. It's fine woven. This is a little bit heavier, but I like it against the Blackberry Bliss. So, and again, there's nothing inside this box, so it's going to make it a little bit hard to tie. Maybe I should just put that fit inside there. Let's see. Yep, that'll make it easier. I will gift myself some cloud cover ribbon. Yep, that's much easier to tie when you've got something inside the box. It doesn't tie quite as nicely as the Secret Sea. What do we prefer? I might have shortchanged myself slightly with the ribbon. There we go. That's better. And then a little bit of linen thread to tie that on. Where is my linen thread? You could use Fairy Vanilla if you would prefer, so you don't have to put any ink onto the die cut. I think it gives it a bit of texture as well. Just putting that through there. And then you can either just tie a knot or another bow. You know what, I think we'll just go with a knot today. Let's just go with a knot. That'll do. And there you have it, a very cute little box featuring the Sweet Bugs bundle and the Cute as a Bug Designer Series paper. Easy to make, and yeah, I hope you give it a try. I've put all the dimensions, the sizings and all the products that I've used in the description bar below. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact me, stampingmary@gmail.com. Thank you so much and have a great day.